very slow. Now, again, it is, June 4th, 2025 at the time of this recording. It is June 4th, 2025 at the time of this recording. So, again, I'm just as you probably already can tell from my eyes, my face, and my emotion, I am kind of stressed out right now because I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of this evening. In fact, I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of the evening. Because when I come down and realize that, again, my sister and my brother-in-law, they work all fucking day and all fucking week and all fucking month and all fucking year until it end again. I'm just here just trying to think to myself, well, what can I do to entertain myself? What can I do to entertain myself? Well, I'm going to go and finish up the last season of The Big Bang Theory. Yes, I'm on the final season of Big Bang Theory. The final season of Big Bang Theory. I'm on the episode titled The Geology Methodology. The Geology Methodology. And again, it's the final season of the hit sitcom Big Bang Theory. Again, I am on episode 7 on the final season. Right now, I'm just picking up from a place where Raj was trying to have a decent conversation with neighbor Penny. Okay, so again, I think from what I can remember, he was trying to ask her a question, or should we say, he had a couple of questions he wanted to ask her, and again, Raj, always being the quiet one, the very reserved one, the very shy one of the bunch, he decided, I have a bunch of questions, and I wanted to ask her about them, and again, now we're on the scene now, in this episode, where the rest of the guys are at the cafeteria, and again, they're eating lunch. Again, and then their friend, the other professor, comes up to their table and asks Sheldon a question. And then Leonard's, I guess, kind of grabbing this guy's coat. He's like, what? This is kind of weird. But, okay, so essentially, again, I'm just kind of spaced out of the moment right now. And, yes. I guess Sheldon was saying he was cold or something, but... Okay, let me pause this. I have a phone call. I apologize, guys. I thought I had paused the video, but the problem was when I got a video call, I accepted it. I was getting a call back from my best friend. He was at the pool, and he was just reminding me that he sent something over to me on Messenger about who was going to be coming to the Pittsburgh Comic-Con. So, I apologize, but now we have to pick up again, and we're going to have to make this as a compilation now over on our friend UCuts, which is where I have to build my compilations from. But, okay, so before I got the phone call back from my friend Brian Enders, I was watching a little bit of the final season of Big Bang Theory, the episode titled Geology Mythology. Okay, Geology Mythology. Now we're on a scene right now where they're at Amy's apartment, and Sheldon feels like he's a piece of shit, and he doesn't look too happy right now because, again, He's over not at his apartment, he's at Amy's apartment. And then also, so yeah, he's just kind of feel kind of stressed out, kind of depressed, and kind of down. Now we switch scenes again on this episode where Raj goes out with one of the girls he kind of likes, and then looks like it appears to be that Raj and the girl that he's having dinner with, they're eating some salad and they're drinking some red wine. Yes, they're eating salad and they're having a dinner date and they're enjoying themselves and they're having some red wine. But okay, so again, I don't know, just I'm kind of in the point now in my life now where I'm kind of like feeling like I feel like I've felt like crap all my life. And again, why am I bringing this onto the subject in this video? Well, again, there is a good reason why I'm doing that. Is because, one, I noticed my videos have become less popular over time, especially these deep heart-to-heart conversations, which I have affectionately dubbed the Talks with Dan series, where basically I tell you a story about such things, and then those such things become the center of this video and center of the series, where again this series tends to get a little less attention said than the other series I offer on Hutchins Hut. But then again, they still kind of comprise a good part of where I am in the channel and my other channels subsequently and forever. But now, anyway, now we're back on a scene on the episode again where Sheldon finds his professor friend, and he's trying to find out more about geology, because again, it's the geology mythology. And on the other side of the door, there was his friend Leonard. Yeah. And Leonard was hanging out with the professor of geology, and again, Sheldon just feels like a piece of crap right now because he doesn't know where he's going to go through with the scientific study he's doing. And granted, because he's at the university and because, his friends are at the university, and now he has to cry for help over to his friend, the professor in geology. Hence the episode Geology Mythology. So, I don't know. It just kind of goes to show that sometimes with human behavior and human emotion, it just kind of goes to really show that sometimes people just really need to have a shoulder to cry on. Granted, I sometimes feel like in my life, I need to go to somebody and have a shoulder I can cry on. Because again, just like Paul Anka did back on Happy Days, and Patsy Weber has sang about his song on Happy Days, put your head on my shoulder, come close to me, baby. So again, basically as implied, or further justified and reapplied, sometimes with the human psychology, the human mind, the human emotion just kind of just goes and goes and goes, and then you realize, oh, yeah, sometimes you really need to have a shoulder you need to lay on or lean on or whatever. But then we go back again. They're back at the cafeteria and they're enjoying another lunch. I really lost track of how many times the guys on Big Bang eat lunch, because it almost is like you see it like almost every other frame of the show. It's like, oh, they eat lunch. Oh, they eat lunch. But I don't know. Okay, this is kind of weird. Now they have this weird montage where they basically show the professor of geology. He's doing this weird move with his head. He takes off his glasses and he pretends like he's sexy or something. I don't know. It's just weird. It's really gay, actually. very gay. But again, that's kind of why Chuck Lorre, the creator, again, is like, I'm kind of in a point now where, like, I really don't know if Big Bang is really gonna really come out with that bang, like, as intended to be. So now we're on the next episode of the final season, the Tesla recoil. Again, this is basically having the feeling about a Tesla, the car that we know, or do we see most times over here, especially because the Tesla, the car, the electric vehicle, the Tesla, was created by the CEO himself, Mr. Musk. So, I'm not trying to go too political or anything, but again, now I just decided, I realized, I'm like, do you know a good place I can go? Up in my own special bathroom. So I'm just sitting on the toilet. You see the curtain of the comic book universe. And yeah, the sky is really, really dark. And do you know why the sky is dark? The reason why the sky is dark is because, as I have told you in the other part of this video, we actually had mentioned about the fact that there's thunderstorms. Yes, thunderstorms. And boy, oh howdy, we definitely need some thunderstorms, especially considering how dry and humid it's been this last week or so. So, again, I don't know. As I always used to say, when in doubt, whenever you feel like you're a piece of crap and you realize it's a rainy day, the best thing you can do is watch Saturday morning cartoons. That's all I can say. On a rainy day, you know what I do on rainy day? I go and I watch Saturday morning cartoons. Like Scooby-Doo and the Smurfs and the Flintstones and all that type of stuff. Make no mistake. But that's just what I recommend you do. If you feel like you're a piece of crap and you feel like you just had enough of life, go to the escape that you know how to escape to. Go and enjoy yourself some Saturday morning cartoons. Because, again, Saturday morning cartoons, it's what I recommend you guys do whenever you feel like you're a worthless piece of crap, or you're a human piece of trash, or you feel like you're just so down and depressed and you can't go outside. You watch Saturday morning cartoons. Okay, so, again, you could take my advice or leave it at the door. I don't care. But this is the end of this compilation, and I'll be making probably some more, depending on if I get interrupted calls or my screen changes or something happens. So I'll see you later. I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not hungry anymore. No, I'm not hungry anymore. This is a Hutchins Hut production. Please make sure if you haven't subscribed, go over and subscribe for more awesome content just like this, and I'll see you next time.